I'm going to go over the drone footage quickly here. Here's the instructions. It's going to be part of the email. You can look at it and it'll probably make sense to you. But I want to go through some of the nuances here that I can't really describe by writing it. So first off, 1080, not 4K, 1080, 60 frames per second, log color profile. That's important. Again, we need about 12 to 13 minutes of total footage per property, shot as small mini clips, 15 seconds to 3 minutes long. Okay, now the rest, you can read the rest yourself, and I'll go through some of this footage right now. Now, something that they're looking for is that they wanted to keep the footage slow, because we've had some footage where they were just flying, just blazing past. So we want to keep all the footage slow, something similar to this. And this one right here, it's a typical approach shot. That's what we're looking for. This is just one type of approach shot, and you'll see a few. There's gonna be a lot of redundancies here, so you know. I just want to go through some of these in this video. And this is actually a pull away shot, and so I think that the rental office is actually over here on the left side, but the big logo is right there. So this is one pull away shot revealing the surroundings, the horizon. There's nothing we could do about other vehicles, and you know, for the still photos we have to avoid people in the still photos, but the drone, they understand that we can't avoid people. Just don't do a close-up of any one person. Okay, but this is a good pull away shot. And this one right here, so starting from sort of far away and then curving in, same altitude. There's gonna be some where there's different altitudes, like this. This is pulling away, starting at the rental office and then pulling away. Let me see how smooth the transition of pointing the camera up, because sometimes when you tilt the camera up and down, sometimes it can get kind of jerky. Oh, in this case, he didn't even do it. This is just pulling away from the rental office. Okay, so this is a half orbital shot, where it looks like he starts lateral, which is good. This is more of a rectangular property, which is probably why he did this. And turning. Okay, now this is a property where they have drive-up exterior units, and there's other properties where it's just a building. There's no drive-up units, which we'll get to in a second. Okay, so here's the drive-up units, all these exteriors. This is a good shot where it's moving laterally. One shot that I was hoping for that he wasn't able to get is a zipline shot where the drone will be here. Obviously, you don't want to do this in an aisle where there's people, like no people whatsoever if you do this shot. Lower altitude, so that you basically fly the drone right down the middle, showing both sides. But this is a good shot too, this lateral shot. But if you do see exterior units like this, please do one where you're down the middle of the aisle, just flying down the middle. So that's a nice little zip line shot. It's another one where, so on this one he changes altitude, so he sort of spins around like a half orbital. So he starts low, pointing at the logo, almost a full 360, then revealing the horizon, showing the rest of the environment. This might be boring to you, maybe this would be like pretty obvious for you, but I just want it to be clear that this is what we're looking for. Now, if you do see solar panels, and I don't know how far along they are with this project, but they definitely want to see the solar panels featured. So for this particular shot right here is a flyover to show the panels. Here's another one. So this is a detached rental property spinning around. Not rental property, but rental office. So here's the real rental office right here. Starts low, turning, changing altitude, revealing the horizon. Again, it's pretty repetitive. Flyover. Okay, so here's a different property. Now this property right here, it's just one building. There's no drive-up units, which you'll see in a second. So you kind of have to get creative in filling the time, 12 to 13 minutes. And so one way of doing it is, if you have a building like this, you can do like a half orbital around the logo on the building itself, like that. Again, it's still pretty slow. It's this one, this footage. It's a little jerky, but at least it drives home the point. This is a nice orbital of the building. It's a very nice one. Again, at least keeping it smooth. I don't know what happened to this color profile here. It was supposed to be log color profile, but all of a sudden it changed color profile. So just make sure that everything it stays log color profile. Okay, a pull away shot, exposing the environment. Probably, I mean, it's good. We start with the building, but another good pull away shot is actually starting at the logo itself and then pulling away, revealing everything behind it. So again, if you do see solar panels, please do a feature on it, like a few cut off there. So this is just a continuation. So this is a pull away shot of the solar panels. This is pretty good. A rotation just above it. And it doesn't have to be the solar panels. If there's like a feature that you see, do a rotation above it. This one is pulling close towards the rental office, which is nice. Again, he was very cognizant of that, of the reflection that it might bring. So he stopped right as is about to show that there's a drone. So yeah, just beware of reflections of the drone. This one, it's starts to curve around and then goes lateral, which is fine, which is good. I know he's trying to fill up time because it's just a building. Again, his color profile went crazy. This isn't log anymore. So with this one, this is the basically the like the loading zone. So if you have a building like this, they'll definitely have some sort of loading zone where they have like a keypad, and so it's a pull away shot from the loading zone area. Starting from top to bottom, changing elevation, landing on the logo. It would have been good if because we have to have time to trim, or they need to trim. So to stop there right on the logo and to let it record for a few seconds, that way they can have a transition, because in this instance it lands on it and then the video stops. So have some margin at the beginning and the ends of the video, of the clip, I mean. So this is a good pull away shot. Another pull away, this time close, a pretty good close up of the logo. Here we go, log color profile again. Maybe he caught himself. So stay in log color profile. This is just a flyover of the solar. Changing elevation. Again, he's trying to fill up the time, which I appreciate. Looks like he was going to do like a half orbital at the same height of the building itself, but he didn't quite get around. A nice flyover, this time lower to expose the solar panel. Again, if it doesn't have to be solar panels, if you see like a special feature, do like a closer, not so low that you might crash into it, but just lower like this. Another angle of the close-up of the rental office. Does a nice job sort of doing like a, oh, with this one he actually was able to focus on these cameras, because cameras are a big deal for them. So he does like a half orbiter on that. There's some more cameras there, so another half orbiter on that, which is nice. He could have even started at the cameras and then fly higher to expose the rest of the building. That's another option too. So that's basically it. So I just want to go over some key features that worked. One thing that I didn't have here was that zipline shot of the exterior units. If they have exterior units, if they do have that, please get that zipline shot going down the aisle. Okay, that's it.